At the end of the first quarter, it was 13-12, up by 1. Here's the Wheeling Park Patriots coming out of Ohio County in this North versus South battle in the 304, your state of West Virginia. And that's a rarity for Logan, as they're 4-3 on the year, and they've only played 2 teams in the state of West Virginia. And it don't change as they play Chesapeake, Ohio on Monday. Hopefully that game will be live here on WVSportsNet.com at the Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse. But back to the action. Paul Williamson going down low to Deontay Coleman, but he can't finish it. Now we're going here the other way. Number 23, Bub Goodwin, going to go over, and it's going to be knocked away by Steve Browning. Gary Miller coming up the loose ball. He'll get rid of Paul Browning. He's got Hayner over in the corner, and Hayner's going to fire the 3 and long. No good.
Ooh, going to stay here for the Wildcats.
Oh, nice. Wheeling Park, last one to touch that one. And Seth Hayner, he has started before, but maybe with the taller lineup by Wheeling Park, he wanted to go with a Gary Miller instead, give him a little more size. Paul, nice job of getting his player off the floor. But he's going to draw the foul there by number 33, Bo Lathon.
Excellent pump fake, Tony. You got to respect that because, Paul Williamson, pure shooter. Kid had the right idea. Normally, he pulls that, but good up and under, get to the foul line.
And that'll be number 33, Lathon's second. And here, first free throw of the night, Paul Williamson. Traditionally, he's a stud at the free throw line, as well as any other jump shot situation. Yeah. They say he's a solid spot shooter. Don't get him more spotted up than the free throw line.
No, it doesn't. No, if it was a high school fantasy team, I think he'd at least be on my draft board.
Senior Reed Simpson has checked in for the Wheeling Park Patriots. That nothing like having a 6'8" guy coming off the bench with the senior leadership.
Yeah, no doubt.
Marquez O'Neal trying to go down low, working on Gary Miller. And it's going to and one. Marquez O'Neal draws the foul on Gary Miller.
Yeah, Gary just got too much body there the second time, Tony. The ref let him get away with quite a bit under the rim the first time, and the second time just too much contact.
And see if he can finish the three-point play the old-fashioned way, and down it goes. 16-14, Logan down by 2 against Wheeling Park. Paul Williamson is going to draw contact here on the other end. And it's going to be fouled. He's going to be fouled there by Bub Goodwin, number 23. That'll be the team's third. Only the 4th foul overall here in the game.
Well, I like it. I like that out of Paul, Tony. Kind of slow the game down a little bit, get him some shots. I know they're free throws, but he's going through his shooting motion. And that'll get him loose and may open him up down the road here. Make some big shots.
And he's 3 of 3 from the line. Make that 4 of 4s. He now has 7 for the Wildcats. And he knotted things back up here at 16 apiece. 7 minutes and counting to go in the first half of action. Here at the island. Simpson over in the corner. Get it down to O'Neal. Back out to Goodwin. Goodwin going to fire a 3. It's good.
Yeah, there's wasn't nobody out there around him, Tony. Got to get somebody out there at least in his personal space.
19-16. You can tell every time Wheeling Park hits a shot because the life just gets sucked right out of this place. This place feeds off emotion. Down here in the corner now, Steve Browning going to go to the baseline, give it over to Trevor Andrews. It's partially blocked though by Marquez O'Neal. Now we're going the other way.
That was a good strong left hand by Trevor.
That really wasn't a bad shot. And here we have an air ball by number 12, Vondell Bell. And Paul Williamson's going to be open for 3. Nice pump fake. Front rim, no good. But Hayner's going to come down with the loose ball. Give it over to find an open. Deontay Coleman underneath. Got Marquez O'Neal sleeping.
That's a good pass. That wasn't just from the top of the key, Tony. That's about half court. Looked in there, threw a bullet wide open. 2 points for the Wildcats.
Takes a little vision to make a pass like that.
Yeah.
It's something I lack.
It looked like he had done that before, Tony. It looked smooth.
Some of these players, like we said, only lost Cottrell last year, so most of these players have played before, and they probably know where each other are at. And Trevor Andrew going up with authority and snatching a rebound. Almost an over and back. As Paul Williamson got a little too far in the paint there before he tried to kick it back out in amongst 3 defenders. And now here we're going the other way. Coleman, though, what athleticism. Just snagged out and right back with literally the fingertips. And Steve Browning's going to fire a 3. It's no good. And Simpson's going to come down with the rebound.
I tell you, Tony, initially I wanted to say this was a sloppy game, but I really think the defensive pressure's turned up so high on each end. It makes it look that way.
19-18, Wheeling Park by 1. As Marquez O'Neill gets the rebound, he's going to get called for the traveling violation as he hits the deck, and Paul Williamson showing some good sportsmanship there, picking the foe up off the deck. 19-18 is still your score, 4:48 remaining in the first half of action here at the Island. The Logan Wildcats against the Wheeling Park Patriots for his Friday night action in West Virginia. This has a lot of importance on the state as Logan is number 7 and Wheeling Park is number 1. One of the few times Logan will probably be the underdogs this year. As Paul Williamson.
He was real deep with that shot, Tony.
Now with 10 of Logan's 21 points is Paul Williamson. 4 free throws and 2 threes. Now here we on the other end. Goodwin fires up the 3, no good, but hits his own miss. But he put back no good. Browning with the rebound. He gives it over to Paul Williamson. Now over to Deontay Coleman. He's going to slow things down and set up the offense for the Wildcats.
You know, all coaches have their different styles. I really like the foot stomp, Alan Hatcher. So as soon as he done it, 5 guys looked at him immediately.
That's a coach getting the respect he deserves and when he commands it.
It was just kind of like
the attention, I guess.
Yeah, whistling for a dog, Tony, because I mean everybody, they were right on his attention.
It's like a dog whistle. No one else can hear it except for the players there. And we have a timeout taken on the floor. 21-19 Logan with their largest lead of the night at 2 points. But but it's not on the other way around. It's been a large lead. But we're going to take a quick commercial break here on the 21-19. Again, is your score here at the Island.
As we get a look in here at the Logan cheerleaders. Me and Tony's going to step away from the booth. We'll allow you to watch these girls. We'll be right back.
Again, 21-19 is still your score here in Logan. But the cheerleaders are getting the fans into it, but it ain't going to take much effort tonight as it's been a close one throughout. But again, the largest lead of the night of Logan is right now at 2 points and only their second lead of the game. But here comes Wheeling Park trying to knock things back up or potentially take the lead themselves.
I really like the tempo that's been set here tonight out of both teams, Tony. It's fun when you get to come to the gym, you know, watch truly, 10 athletes run up down the floor, shoot, jump. It's been a real good contest here so far.
Right on the money there, John. And back out here to action. Number 12, but Vondell Bell, Emil Poppets tried to get the pass there from 23, Bub Goodwin. And that pass goes out of bounds, and they'll go right back over here to the Wildcats. As Deontay Coleman going to get the inbounds here from Paul Williamson, both returning All-Staters for the Wildcats. Most teams are lucky to have one in the year, let alone 2 returning ones.
Absolutely, Tony.
Now Gary Miller's going to give it back to Coleman. He's going to fire the shot. Gary Miller from the wing. Oh, boy. That's another one of them shots the coach is like, oh, yeah.
He was mad when he took it and happy when it went through, that's for sure.
23-19, 4-point lead now for the Wildcats, but that's cut back down to 2 on the Vondell Bell field goal there. 23-21, under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Let's see what's going to progress here from this Wildcat set. As Paul Williamson gets up to Gary Miller, shoot the three. You don't think Coleman's going to take that, though. The shot no good, and two Wildcat players there kept the ball alive, and then Aaron Baines is going to come up with it. Now he's going to give her to Goodwin, but Goodwin's going to use the glass. Goodwin now with 9, and we're knotted back up here at 23 with 2:14 and counting to go here in the first half.
You know, that 4-0 run, Tony, by Wheeling Park, I mean, that just come out of pure hustle off 2 missed opportunities by Logan. They pushed the ball down the floor and was able to capitalize.
They're going to call that one on the floor. Coleman's going to get fouled by number 3, Baines. That'll be his first. And team's fourth, so there's a little ways to go till we have a bonus situation. There's David Brown, who had recently come in for the Wildcats. He comes back out. Coming in is Trevor Andrews. And Paul Williamson. Now under 2 minutes to go, is going to work, and he's going to go through the paint. Nice job by Williamson, but he can't finish. And here we go. Goodwin pushing away on the other 4, taking on all 3 Wildcats. And not the smartest move there by Goodwin for Wheeling Park. He did not have numbers in his favor. But lucky for the Wildcats, they have the ball back with 1:30 to go here in the first half. Still knotted up at 23.
Yeah, that's an ill-advised shot, Tony, for sure.
Trevor Andrews and one. Emil Poppich doing a little damage there on the way up. Trevor Andrews gets his first basket, but what a big basket it is. And that'll be Poppich's first.
That's a good, real good athletic move, Tony. He was deep under the basket. He didn't jump straight up. He kind of jumped at his body being at about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and was able to put it in.
And now Trevor Andrews connecting on the free throw. Well, as I see your big man connecting at the charity stripe. We already know Gary Miller can. Emil Poppich getting it over in the corner to number 12, Bell. Now firing the long three will be a good one. But Poppich is going to try to get the rebound, but no good. Not Poppich, excuse me. Michael Mock, number 5, who's checked in for the Patriots.
That was tough, Tony. The hustle was there. He just wasn't able to keep control of it as his momentum carried him out of bounds.
And now Deontay Coleman. Crossing the half-court line, under a minute to go. Let's see if Logan's going to go for one or just go ahead and run the offense. They're going to run the offense. Stevie Browning's going to put it in the eye of the defenders there. Stevie Browning now with 8. They're high on that Browning kid, only a junior. He's going to be the guy to carry it next year. Shot up and good there by Poppich. First bench point for either team tonight. Now Paul Williamson with a 2-point lead under 30 seconds to go is going to run the last play here for the Wildcats. He's going to work off the screen there from Gary Miller. Now 15 seconds to go. Paul Williamson. Under 10 seconds now. 6-5 going to go to Coleman underneath. No good. We have a loose ball foul here on Logan. 3.2 seconds. Foul's going to be on 24, Andrews. That'll be his first personal. And Seth Hayner's going to come in for Paul Williamson as well as Keaton Johnson for Logan. Keaton Johnson's the sharpshooter.
I was going to say he was the one that the assistant coaches were real high on, talking about his shot at the Coalfield Classic.
Seth Hayner going to pick up the foul there, but, not necessarily a bad foul there. Took a second off the 3.2 remaining. So now there's 2.2, and now Wheeling Park's got to go 3/4 away to the floor with under 3 seconds to go. That's not a bad inbound pass at all. But the shot was no good by Vondell Bell. And the score at half, Logan Wildcats up by 2, 28-26 over the visiting number 1 in the state, Wheeling Park Patriots, here on WVSportsNet.com.
Your sports voice of the Valley.